Funky.
Hey there, Internet. How's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. In Final Fantasy news today, we are talking about Final Fantasy 15 episode Douche demo gets an update, and they are going to add in some brand new improvements to the combat. They're gonna better up the frame rate. They're gonna add in some brand new moves and throw in some joint attacks. Pretty much, they are giving everybody like the full circle. I get the feeling though is that this is what the Metal Gear Ground Zeroes was actually supposed to be. It was supposed to be free. It was supposed to just be like a promotion thing in which that people, they could get the game, they could play it, and then they would update it over time so that when the actual game it comes out, you could get you would be way more familiar with the characters and the gameplay, and you would have everything set up already to where you would have everything set up. You would have all of your stuff like saved on like the PlayStation Cloud or whatever, and then you can just go back to like the actual game once you buy it, and then you could get used to, or at least you could just jump right into it and be like, I have all these moves, I have all this stuff, and I know how to do all these attacks, which is actually really cool. But I really do wish that they would have did that for Ground Zeroes though. But either way though, this is pretty good news though. In possible Project Morpheus launch news, E3 is honestly one of the biggest things that is happening this year, and Sony's press conference is actually scheduled to be it's scheduled for June 15th on a Monday. And honestly, it sounds like everybody is, or at least like during their press conference, it seems as though this is one of the bigger times, or at least like we have been talking about Project Morpheus for like a really good while now, good or bad depending upon what you can do with it. However, I will say this though, if you live alone and you buy Until Dawn, that shit is on you. Okay, that shit is all on you. But either way though, is that like, if one of the biggest speculations of this coming out right now is Project Morpheus, and because of that, you would honestly assume though is that they would drop it on that day. The cooler thing about it though is the fact that they have I do believe that they say that they have like a number of studios working with Project Morpheus to go ahead and get some of his, or at least to make some of like the preview games or make games for it in the future, which honestly is something that I am looking forward to. This game does seem, or at least like this I can't call it the game, but I'll call it like this peripheral seems pretty promising. Honestly, I know that the Kinect is not necessarily the highest platform of gaming, but honestly, I feel as though that they could have done a lot more with it rather than do dancing games and move the thing games. So that is what I gotta say about that. What do you think about it? And finally, in WWE news, 2016 news, apparently, 2K games are going to 2K are going to release a WWE 2K16 October 27th, 2015, and honestly, it's one of those games in which that I can take it or leave it, because as far as I know, it's like the last game in which that they did have, it really didn't leave a good taste of what the WWE games can be. Especially since they cut features, they had like a lower roster. They really weren't trying with all with the graphical and visual interpretations. And honestly, I think that because they cut out so much stuff, it really didn't help them. I mean, to be fair, without Grand Theft Auto 5, I do believe that company probably wouldn't have made it as far, or at least would have made their 1.17 billion last year. But either way though, is that this is something which probably could be pretty nice in terms. Well, now hopefully they do get a wake-up call, and then they do try a little bit harder harder when they do drop 2K16. For all you WWE fans out there, go ahead and try this game out. Pick it up, see if you like it, if you love it, if you hate it, please go ahead and check it out. You just may love it. I'll catch you next time on the next John Graves Show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.